It's only a few actors that have left a mark on Hollywood like Rick Moranis. Known for his comedic timing, unforgettable characters, and heartwarming performances, Moranis became a household name in the 1980s and 90s. But just as quickly as he rose to stardom, he chose to step away from the spotlight, leaving fans wondering, what happened to Rick Moranis? Today, we'll take a deep dive into his life, career, and the legacy of one of Hollywood's most beloved comedians. Born Frederick Allen Moranis on April 18, 1953, in Toronto, Canada, Rick grew up in a middle-class Jewish family. His early passion for entertainment led him to radio, where he worked as a disc jockey in the 1970s under the name Rick Allen. But Rick's sharp wit and comedic instincts soon pushed him toward comedy. His big break came in the late 1970s when he joined the Canadian sketch comedy show SCTV, or Second City Television. The show became a breeding ground for comedic talent, with future legends like John Candy, Catherine O'Hara, and Eugene Levy. On SCTV, Rick created memorable characters like Bob McKenzie, the stereotypical Canadian alongside Dave Thomas. The pair's McKenzie brothers became so popular they released a comedy album, The Great White North, which earned a Grammy nomination and a cult following. In 1984, Rick Moranis joined one of the biggest blockbuster films of the decade, Ghostbusters. As Louis Tully, the nerdy accountant turned unwitting keymaster, Rick brought a quirky charm that stole every scene he was in. Originally, the role was meant for comedian John Candy, but Rick's improvisational skills proved he was the perfect fit. Ghostbusters was a massive success, spawning a sequel in 1989 where Rick reprised his role. His ad-libbed lines, like the famous "Do you want some coffee?" during the party scene, became comedic gold. To this day, fans fondly remember Louis Tully as one of the franchise's standout characters. Rick's knack for parody reached new heights with Spaceballs in 1987. Directed by Mel Brooks, this Star Wars spoof featured Rick as the hilariously villainous Dark Helmet. Despite the oversized costume and slapstick humor, Rick delivered a performance that became iconic. Who could forget his deadpan delivery of lines like, "I see your Schwartz is as big as mine"? Rick later shared that working with Mel Brooks was a career highlight. The film wasn't a box office smash initially, but has since gained a cult following as one of the greatest parodies of all time. In 1989, Rick starred as Wayne Selinsky, the bumbling yet brilliant inventor in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. The film's groundbreaking special effects and Rick's heartfelt performance made it a hit, grossing over $220 million worldwide. His ability to balance comedy and sincerity made Wayne a relatable and lovable character. The franchise expanded with sequels like Honey, I Blew Up the Kid in 1992, and a direct-to-video sequel, Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, in 1997. Rick's dedication to family-friendly entertainment solidified his status as the ultimate dad figure of the 1990s. Rick's range as an actor shone in Little Shop of Horrors in 1986, where he played Seymour Krelborn, a shy florist entangled with a man-eating plant. The musical allowed Rick to showcase his singing chops and comedic timing, earning him rave reviews. In Parenthood, Rick played Nathan Huffner, a neurotic father, bringing a more dramatic side to his repertoire. His collaborations with Steve Martin in films like Parenthood and My Blue Heaven demonstrated his versatility as both a comedic and dramatic actor. He stepped into the prehistoric shoes of Barney Rubble in The Flintstones. While the film received mixed reviews, Rick's portrayal was praised as a highlight. In 1991, Rick's wife Anne tragically passed away from cancer. Left to raise their two young children, Rick made the decision to step away from Hollywood to focus on fatherhood. In interviews, he explained that it wasn't a difficult decision. His kids needed him more than the industry did. Over the years, Rick turned down offers for major roles, choosing instead to prioritize his family. His absence created a mystique around him, with fans continuing to celebrate his past work while hoping for his return. In 2020, fans were thrilled to see Rick Moranis return to the screen in a Mint Mobile commercial alongside Ryan Reynolds. His humor and charm remained intact, proving he hadn't missed a beat. Rick also announced his involvement in Shrunk, a reboot of the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids franchise, where he would reprise his role as Wayne Selinsky. While the project is still in development, the news of Rick's return sent waves of excitement through Hollywood and his fan base. Rick Moranis may have spent decades away from the spotlight, but his impact on comedy and cinema remains undeniable. From nerdy accountants to bumbling inventors, his characters have left an indelible mark on pop culture. Actors and comedians often cite Rick as an inspiration for his ability to balance humor with heart. His decision to step away from Hollywood for his family only deepened fans' respect for him. Rick Moranis is proof that you can achieve greatness and still prioritize what truly matters. Whether we see Rick Moranis on the big screen again or simply celebrate the incredible legacy he's left behind, one thing is certain. Rick Moranis is a legend, and his story is as heartwarming as the characters he's brought to life. Thank you, Rick, for all the laughter and joy you've given us. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite Rick Moranis moment in the comments below.